Hey guys, welcome back to Buster's Corner. We are doing. Let me get rid of some of this stuff. There we go. All right, now we're back here. We're at Iowa. This is the Iowa setup, Season 1, 2023. Uh, got the bird's eye view up here up top, up in the nosebleeds. Watch the cars go around. But I tell you what, you be at the track, it'll be a lot louder than what we're hearing right here. Uh, this could be some fun. It's definitely got a little kink to it there in 1 and 2. If you've ran some laps, you'll know that. Let me see here. Make sure everything's on. Microphone's on. Everything's on. All right. I got the live chat open. Usually these things only last a half an hour. Um, Let me see here. Set timer 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Counting down.
Okay. Okay. I think we have a good setup, you guys. I think we have a really good setup this week. Trying some different things here. Let's go. Let me see here. Push some buttons here. All right. Let, oh, my things. All right. My phone's going off here. I can't leave that on. It's okay. But let's see. I want to show you some stats that I have. Well, let's go back to. Let's go drive the. No, I gotta make sure I do this first. Oops, give me this one. Give me this one. This was a 75 lap run I did. Um, the weather's pretty cool here, so and I wasn't pushing for speed here. I was just turning laps with my goal of getting to 75 laps. It's a 150 lap race, so that got us halfway. Um, and you see my tires down here. This is the first time I've had a setup where my right rear is hotter and more worn out than my right front. So, but the car never, I mean, the car got free, but it never got snappy loose. Let me put it that way. It never got snappy loose. Now, I think up here between 60 to 75, if I stomped the gas really hard coming up out of 4 and wasn't driving the car properly, I probably could have snapped it. But it would have been a slow snap, uh, if at all. All right. So, and now I could have actually gone probably from lap 50 to 60 or 60 to, okay, so at some point I should have drove the car in deeper, all right, and then crank the wheel, all right, creating a push condition. If I would have created a push condition, I would have used up the right front a little bit more and saved some of this right rear and balanced those tires out. Um, so I probably could have done that, but my goal here was just to make sure this thing would actually run 75 laps without getting snapped loose, which is what I was fighting with for the last 2 days. Okay, so I'm liking all this that I'm seeing right here. And like I say, it's 68, so I got some good times here. But even though I was running 23 fives if I push it, and we'll find out here in a second, because now we'll push it here and see what she'll do. All right. Quick look at the garage. I got 21, 21 and 20. Now I made this 21 because earlier I didn't think it was going to get temp. So this can actually come back down now to, I'm not going to change it here. But when you get this set up, this can probably come back down to a 20 without being a problem. Um, 40 and 41.5. All right, so that could probably come up a pound two to balance this side out. Ah, that's pennies. All right, what are we doing here? We are running, I got a 51.6 with a 48.8, a 264 here, -6, plus 23 here on the RV preload. All right, big springs on the left front. I got 38 and a 38 going across here, 27 and 15. You see my camera's at a +6. If you get this and this has gone red, then there's something wrong here. It didn't load right. Okay. You could run this at a 5.8 if you need to. It's not going to hurt anything. But if you start changing tire pressures, toe, oh, see, there's a -1 right here. I really see this being a plus. I didn't catch that. All right, so that's minor stuff though that you can fix for your own. Okay. 3.2, 3.2 across the back and cambers, pretty high up front. But even with this high up front, look at here, I'm still at 266, 255. That's reasonable, 259. And you're seeing, I was seeing 278, 270, 280. See how this is lower right here? 278 down and then back up again. Why? Because if the tire is making contact with the surface, the tire will cool in the straightaways. Okay. If the tire comes up, it's not cooling so much. So this one's coming up out of the air because it's such a steep angle that this is not cooling down like it should. Same with here. This tire's not cooling down on the outside edge because it's not touching the ground as much. Okay. So don't freak out and go, oh, why are these tire? You know, at first I go, let's just increase the tire pressure to balance that out. But that's not the case. It's just that this center of the tire is making contact, and this side of here is not. It's up in the air, so it's not cooling down. At least that's the way I understand it. Okay. All right. That's all right. Everything looks good here. Pretty straightforward stuff. But like I said, I would change that, and I like those cars there. No rear ARB installed. No diff preload. Tom ran some test laps again, just for the fun of it. He took it to 0 and took it to 75. There was no difference. No noticeable difference in the car. Uh, so one of them should have been locked up and should push the car to the wall. It did not. So that's still not working. All right. That's that. That's that. That's that. Let's go walk. Oh, wait. Let's go look at some of our motec stuff real quick. All right. Now, in this setup, it's hard to find a spot to get your ride heights from. So, because over here in 1 and 2, you got that bump. I think I missed the bump most of the time, and I might be able to go back there now and check that again. Uh, so I picked this spot right here, which is at 3550. Is what I came up with coming out of turn 4. And even then, turn 4, if you take it down low versus take it in the middle lane, you're getting a different reading. So, and I was trying to, I think in the beginning, kind of stay down low by the line, and then later on move it up a half a lane. But just to give you some idea what we got here. Let's go lap 5. All right, look at a negative 98, 115, 118. I'm flat up top. I'm a little backwards here, but that's okay. Lap 10. And what you're going to see here is you're going to see this right rear come up. All right. Lap 10. See, now it's up. 179. Okay, lap 10. Let's go lap 15. This is still pretty flat right here. Starting to come up a little bit though. Okay, let's see, 129, 129, 135. It's growing. The front's there's look on that lap. That front's pretty flat. So that's where I'm saying it depends on what line I took, and we're going to see different numbers right there. All right, let's go up here to lap 40. This is at 135 on 40. Let's see, 40, 125. It came down. 180. Okay, so if you look at there's a negative 102. All right, let's get on to this. 75. All right, 71, 148. All right, but that's probably got to change here. Let's see, there you go. Look at that, 106 to 112. That's looking pretty flat in that on that particular lap. Okay, so that's looking good. Let's go to my driver screen here real quick. Driver screen, you guys don't have this yet. Thompson's going to release this pretty soon, I hope. The steering angle versus G-force lateral G's. And what I'm looking for the steering wheel to turn red. So I slide this back and forth. This is lap 74. If it turns red, the car was tight on me. And it was not. Whew. Let's go look at lap 60. Which could be either a car problem or a driver problem. That one's clean. That's a clean lap. That's what I like about this setup. It stayed really good for me throughout the whole run. No red. Oh, there's a little bit of red right there. Right there, she got tight. Where am I at? On corner exit. Coming out coming out of turn 4. The map's kind of messed up here. It's got turn 1 and turn 2. Um, so that got me there on exit a little bit. If you go back here, okay. So on entrance, I'm good. All right, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. And then somewhere right there in the middle of that turn, maybe I hit a bump or something. And but let's see. Let's go back a couple more laps. Nope, I hit it there too. There I'm okay. There I'm perfect. Look at how flat that is. That's perfect. Look how flat that is right there. Hardly moving the steering wheel at all. See that wheel hardly move through that whole turn? That's gorgeous. Same here. That's real gorgeous right there. Lap 41 was awesome. Okay, let's go back to lap 25. What do we got down here? Oh, that looks good too. Still a little bit, I mean, a little bit snug right here. See a pattern going right here, and that could be that's going to be, well, it's not on entrance. It's mid-turn. It looks like mid-turn. I'm a little tight right there, and that could be the line that I'm taking. I'm not sure, but that's something I can go look at as a driver and see if I can do a shock change to get those two lines close together. All right. Let's see here. We want to go to shocks. Let's go to shocks real quick. We go lap 40. All right. That's pretty clean right there. That's clean. That's very clean. Actually, with this much as we have right here, it might be too stiff. Left rear. This one's picking up. That's the back straightaway for some reason. It's got a potato patch back there. But look, I don't have the bump over here in 1 and 2. And the reason, and I'll show you why. Now here, there's a little bit on the right rear shock. Has this. And we'll show you why here in a second. Actually, I wanted to go to, not this one, this one. Lap 75. See, my tires aren't too hot. The car drove great, you guys, through the whole 75 laps. It was awesome. I could have gone further. Sorry, I was drinking my water and went down the wrong pipe. Oh, there's a tunnel right there. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's just double check a couple things right here. Nobody's on the chat line. It's Friday. Everybody's out with their girlfriends. Everything's recording okay. 13 minutes. Okay, let's go walk the track. All right, where are we here? Excuse me. Okay, where are we at? We're coming into 3 and 4. Now, let's go far finish line. Alright, so you're coming across here in the top lane. Here's where we got the nasty bump. First we'll show you the bump. Now the bump is, see this gray? Right there with the lines and the gray stuff. There's a nasty off camber, it's like an off camber bump right here. Where the track, yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's an off camber. Right here. I see it now. It swells up right there. So if you get inside that berm right here, that left tire is going to jack you up. I'll show you how to get around it. Alright, coming into 3 and 4. There's 2 ways to play this one. Alright, early in the run, take it down to the yellow line. Alright, and that's where your speed's going to be. Later on, as you're trying to save tires, I'm going to be up in this lane right here. Okay, so this is later I'm settled in, and down here is when you're racing. Now, if you're down here though on new tires, it's not too bad. Now watch this. I'm looking for the Geico sign in my front windshield. When I come through here, there's Iowa 4. Okay, there's Geico. Once I see the Geico, I'm starting to get back on the gas and I'm pushing out towards the wall. Okay. Once I see Geico, I'm up here. Now, the way to get around through 1 and 2, you got a high arc into here, way as long as you can. You see the white patch right here. This will build up. Right here will build up with the black tire marks as the race goes on. It'll become very more distinguished as you go. So you're right here. I got the grade on my left, right? That's going to put me off camber. And you'll hook it right through here. Out to the wall. Okay, I'm going to take the racing line here first. I'm off gas. I'm probably doing a little bit of braking. Waiting for the Geico, waiting for the Geico. Waiting for the Geico, Geico. Right up through there. A little bit of brake. A little bit. There you go, Geico. There you go. And early in the race when the tires are good, you get on that a little bit sooner. But later on, you're going to want to watch that so you don't tear up your tires. See the white mark? Okay, so like I say, later in the run, you're going to be up here. Maybe even a half a lane below, right about in here. Then wait for the Geico, and it'll take it right up to the flag guy. Now, let's say we cut this down low. That one was pretty good. But that can upset the car and actually get that tire hooked on that berm, and wreck your car. Let's try it again. You get down in here too low. Actually, it rolled over pretty good. I was surprised to see that. So that was a little bit sooner than the Geico, but that's going to be okay. In, your first 5 to 10 laps, you can probably get away with that. If you hit the bump just right, it'll loosen the back of the car up and bring it around the corner for you. Okay, I got the brakes at 50.9%. Actually, that's there because that's where it was at the end of my last run. Actually, I'm hooked to that corner better than I thought I was. And actually, you know what? 3 and 4 right there might even be a little bit better. See there, it pushed the front end out. If you could arc this a little bit. See, I can tell I'm pushing that out right there. So the loser cars will be able to cut underneath there. So I suspect that the shops will come out with loose cars they can make these turns a lot faster down there. But I found if I got it too loose in the beginning, come lap 40, it wanted to snap, and that's not what we want. There's a 605. Oh, that's how we're messing around right here. All right, just do something. Let's do it real quick here. I'm gonna go out and run 3 quick laps. Let's just see what kind of short speed we got. All right, just come out of the pits. There, just come out of the pits. We got 5 to go. Marks the second, go. Also, notice my brake saver down there. I had to go back and readjust my brakes because I noticed when I was trying to trail brake, the thing was always bright red. See now it's got a little brown in it because I was over braking, and that was in my pedal setup. So if you're trail braking or you think you're just putting a little bit of brake in and that thing's turning bright red, you got issues. See, I'm hard on that wheel trying to make that thing down in the corner. You're better off if you can get around it and not try and go through that bump. Last lap. There you go, we pulled a 5. All right, there you go. That's it for the setup, I think, here, guys. Let's see. Oops. Let me close that. Open this one. There's a 585, 853, 23, 7, and 5. It's not a qualifying setup. It's a race setup. All right. That's that. Now, let's really quick. How much time do we got? Let's go do our qualifying setup. 23 minutes. So we got 7 minutes left. Okay. We know the routine. It's pretty. Let me see. Did I change anything? No, I didn't. Okay. All right. Let's do. First off, let's go change this to Q. One. All right. We know. Well, we've already got our cameras maxed out, don't we? We're at 51.6 right here. Let's go ahead and take this off right now. All right. We're going to bring this one up. We're at 2245 and a 9. Leave that there. 2244. That's fine. All right. Let's max this one out. We're at 1967. Can we go for? Yeah, there we go. All right, let's keep it. 1010. 13, 10:09. That's close enough. Look at it. Look at all that stuff flashing. All right. I know I want this to be back to a +1. And -5 is fine right there. We can leave those right there. The gearing, we're going to leave the gearing there for now. All right. I want to increase this. Okay, we're at 52%. We can try that. Let's go try that. To bring this down. Okay. Let's go try it. For those of you in the practice race this Sunday, we're gonna stop doing the free repairs and attempt to get guys to be a little smarter when they're racing. Let's qualify, baby. That bump down there can mess up your qualifying run. Alright, there we go at the end. It's not a smooth circle down there. But we'll take that for now. Alright, let's do some stuff here. Let's bring these up. Let's take them to 25, see what happens. And we'll go 35 here. Okay, let's do that and that. I want to lower this. Let's go to a 46. Let's go to a 46. Okay, I think we're too tight here. Let's go try it real quick. I think we're too tight. I think it needs to come down more. Because we never had the rear end squirmy underneath us. That front end's tight. Bouncing hard. I can't even drive it. It's too tight. That's too tight. Did we get 2 laps in that time? Yeah, that was terrible. Okay, just too tight, too tight, too tight. Let's get rid of this. Let's loosen this pig up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Bars back on. Want that about there somewhere. All right, let's go try that. It's got to knock the stickers off the back. Come on, baby. Get around there. Get around there. There you go. Come on. Oh, don't hit that wall. Oh, my timer's going off. Okay, okay, okay. 23.6. I leave it back the way it is for now. We're done. Or did I just get lucky? Don't save that. Iowa Q. Do it one more time. Find out if I just got lucky with the 466 or. I mean, I don't know if that's going to be a top 10 Q. I would think we down in twos, threes and twos. But starting position would be very important here, I think, too. Get up there, baby. Get up that hill. It's a 4. I'll take it. I'll keep it. We're done. We'll post that over on the Discord. So people can use that if they want to or make it better. All right. Let me just check one more thing. Leonardo Salvador live. Yeah, buddy. I do all my videos now live because it takes too long to upload them. A couple hours. So there's your race setup and your qualifying setup. Let me see here real quick. I want to. I want to delete. Oops, not you. I want to delete you and you and you. There you go. We are going to repost that. Okay, we'll let you guys get out of here though. We're done here. All right, guys. Happy race day. Looking forward to a good race this week. I think we have a really good setup. Like I said, I did the 75 laps on it. Never got loose on me. Um, it never got snap loose on me. I mean, you had to drive the car. After about lap 40, 45, you had to be, heads up and drive the car. But I still could have drank a cup of coffee while I was driving it. It was that stable. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys later.